Welcome back to cryptogains for another video. I want to talk about AI and try and give you a different perspective on AI and why it's important that we have something like this low cap gem that I'm about to share with you. Is it sounding interesting? Drop that like, give me a subscribe. Seriously, pay attention to this. Look at this. Amazon and, is it Anthropic or Anthropic? Whichever way you want to pronounce it. Announced strategic collaboration to advance generative AI. Seriously pay attention to what I'm saying, right? And you know, this is a big thing because Amazon's looking to put $4 billion in this AI startup. AI. And like I said, the A wrong. They're looking to put $4 billion into this Anthropic AI startup company. And you're thinking, well, what is it? What is this Anthropic? Is it Anthropic? Anthropic. Well, they specialize in cloud services, right? And the most important thing when it comes to AI is, yes, you can have powerful AI projects. Kind of just showing you what I was going to get, right? I'm going to show you the coin. You can have powerful AI projects or APIs or whatever it is that you're going to use that can do machine learning and everything else. But you're going to need some serious cloud storage, right? And this is where it leads to this project that I'm talking about, STORJ, like storage. Now, this is a cloud storage project, but it focuses on, or it has a huge section in its area about generative AI. And this is why I wanted to bring it to your attention. Let me see if I can find it. Where was it? Generative AI, or somewhere here. Here we go, generative AI. So we're going to touch on this whole thing, right? Because in order for AI to advance and to get to that generative stage, which is general artificial intelligence, where AI can start thinking for itself essentially and start learning more, you need to have some serious amount of storage. Now, right now, when you think about crypto, and this is not financial advice. Oh, sorry. When you think about Amazon, Google, and all that stuff, they use storage. Like if you use like an AWS, an Amazon Web Service, you're basically storing data in the cloud. But they have a storage, like a warehouse full of storages just like this. So it's full of like data storages just like this. So probably full up with loads of different terabytes of space or computers, and you store all your information in the cloud, which goes to a hardware place like this. Sorry, hardware, a warehouse like this, and they've got tons and tons of like different computers and stuff storing your information. But this can only go so far, because if you think about it, let's say they hire out a massive warehouse, they can store tens of thousands of computers like this, right? Let's just call it 10,000 computers or whatever it is, or storages or hard drives, whatever it is. That can only go so far until it becomes clogged up and too jammed. Whereas people, you, me, him, her, I can have flipping 5 computers in my house. You could have 5 computers in your house. He could have 5 computers. And all of a sudden, you now have a massive decentralized cloud storage network, which is essentially bigger than this warehouse, which is just situated in one little area. You just tiny the box like that. You got the whole world that can use storage to now make this next stage in AI become a reality. It says here, STORJ has cost-effective dataset storage with the performance you need for generative AI models. Understand this. If AI is going to boom, cloud storage is going to boom with it. And I think STORJ is going to be a powerful one to pay attention to, only because Amazon's looking in that direction. They're looking in the direction of trying to find a cloud service provider that can handle advanced generative AI. And on top of that, STORJ does that. Right here, generative AI. It says storing and distributing large amounts of AI training data, models, and output can present storage and disruption challenges. Because it's hard, not enough space, only so much space. AI stuff, these APIs and models and stuff, they're going to be big amounts of data. It says STORJ, we've got the J, provides consistently high performance globally at a fraction of the cost of legacy centralized cloud. Understand this. You need to understand it. I will speak Nigerian, or I put the accent on for you, I said to God. You need to understand it. When you think about Amazon, people pay a certain amount every single month to hold, or a year annually to store that stuff. And it goes deeper than that, because when you click on STORJ, They got this video here, English, got it here. I'm going to touch on it real quick. I'm not going to play the full thing, but you need to hear some of it because it compares Amazon and all these other big ones like Wasabi, Cloudflare. These are big storage providers that people use, but they pay for it. They got it breaks it down in detail. You'll have to watch the full thing. But just
storage cloud object storage is at least 80% less expensive than hyperscalers like AWS S3 for both storage and egress. But what about backup clouds like Backblaze and Wasabi, or CDN clouds like Cloudflare? Wasabi and Cloudflare look cheaper with free egress, but are they really? Cloudflare's free egress only applies to non-production use and is limited to certain file types. If you're running production workloads or streaming video, your Cloudflare egress bill will be more than 3 times what you pay with storage. Wasabi has a minimum storage term of 90 days. If your data is dynamic, expect to pay 3 times more.
I'm not saying anymore, right? So this STORJ has already looked into things like AWS, Backblaze, Wasabi, these big storage providers that are already giving people what they need. And you can see how it can stack up in price for these people because of, different things. I don't know what this egress is. I'm guessing it's something that's important for cloud storage. But over here, it's mega cheap compared to what people will be paying out. In this video, if you carry on watching it in your own time, it talks a bit more about how you can save so much more money using a decentralized cloud storage like STORJ, right? So I'm because of this whole storage thing and AI needing to have especially generative AI needing to have a huge amount of storage and storage that can actually process it. I believe storage, I want to say, it sounds like storage. I believe that this is going to be the next thing. I believe that you're going to see cloud storage providers, one as strong as this, that is actually telling you, because I've looked at all of them. You've got Arweave. Is Arweave one? I've looked at Filecoin. None of them say anything about AI. None of them say anything about actually giving best performance for generative AI, which is what the big powers are doing. They're looking for companies that can handle generative AI, and STORJ is the only one that's saying about it. So this is why I became bullish on this, right? And it's up to you what you want to do. It's not financial advice. Mega cheap right now. You've got a total supply of 424 million. Call it 425 million because 9999, right? $57 million market cap. It's a low cap gem, mega tiny. You got the opportunity to get in early if you want to. It's not up to you. I say get in early because it had a rally. It saw, how long is it? 2018. So it saw the 18, saw this cycle up here, fell back down, right? It went up to like $3, fell back down. It actually hit it again 3 times or 2 more times after that, there and then here. So it shows there's demand every cycle. But now there's going to be more of a demand this coming cycle because AI plays an important role. And AI needs to have serious storage. And this is where you're going to see STORJ perform extremely well. So if we have a look, what's it been doing? Over the last 30 days, and this is my point, right? Over the last 30 days, this has been pumping. It's up 76%. I need in now. I don't want to be paying, how much was it before? Flipping $2. Well, how much? $3.81. I don't want to be paying then. I want to pay while it's nice, cheap. Let me just highlight this real quick. Boom. $3.81. I want to be paying when it's 39 cents. Just stack up a bag of this. Sit back and wait. Sit back and wait patiently. Watch this boom. Because if AI booms, like I believe it can do, because of all of the big powers that have investing billions of dollars, there's a 4 billion. I can show you again. Highlight and create 4 billion. See that? If AI booms, you're going to see decentralized storage boom, and then this could seriously rally. Like you could probably see billions come into this. I'm just saying, because it's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time until these big, Amazons, Meta, all of these, Google, until they realize that actually we need to figure out a way how to take our storage service provider, which is in this bloody tiny warehouse. They're big, but they're tiny compared to the rest of the world. It's just on one piece of land. We need to figure out how to move it from this land, this little warehouse, and make it go everywhere, global. And then this is when they're going to start looking at crypto. They're going to go, well, what cryptocurrencies can have best performance for generative AI? STORJ! This is where they see it, and this is where you're going to see big money come in, and it wouldn't surprise me if you see it happen. Let's take a look at some of the partners that are already using STORJ and paying attention to STORJ. Right, let me click on it. STORJ partners. Look at this. It surprised me. You got Flexify. I don't know most of these. The one I did know was, I'll show you, it's coming down. I heard of WeSendIt. So, you know, when you want to send files real quick, you can use WeSendIt, right? WeTransfer, WeSendIt. I've heard of that one. I've not heard of them ones. This one here, look. Adobe Premiere Pro. Adobe Premiere Pro uses STORJ. Adobe's already tapping into blockchain. Along with other these, I've heard of LivePeer. Maybe you've, sorry, burp action. Maybe, just keep it in, you know. Maybe you've heard of these other ones. Of these other partnerships that they're using, which involve storage, people uploading and downloading different things, all types of cloud information. Because I've heard of a few of them. LivePeer. Adobe's a massive thing. If Adobe's using STORJ, this is a big, big thing. And I don't even know how long they've been using it for. But, you know, it wouldn't surprise me as time goes on, you start seeing artificial intelligent projects or big brands like Amazon maybe turning their eye to this in the future. Not now, but in the future. But then because you're smart and you played a smart investment, or you made a smart investment and placed it in STORJ now, way before Amazon comes along and says, oh, actually, you know what, let's see if STORJ can do this because of the generative AI to us. You know what I'm saying that? Then that's where you make your money. So this is why I'm bullish on this. What kind of X gains can it make? I mean, what is 100X put this? Let's have a look real quick. So the fully diluted is 169 million, 143 circulating. If this was to 100X, and I'm going to also show you the diluted as well. If this was to 100X, I mean, I've got to look at when it's actually all coming out. It goes to a $5.7 billion market cap. Well, one thing we know for sure is big money is willing to invest serious amounts, $4 billion into any type of AI project that can handle, what you call it, generative AI. So it's likely, just retail alone, forget the big mass, the big powers, just you, me, him, and her, all of us. This coming cycle could see the potential of STORJ and push this to a 5 billion or 6 billion or 7, 8, 9, 10 billion. I'm calling a 5.7 billion. I see 100x potential in this, which is why I invested in it. And if you as a Patreon, you saw those buy alerts, big up to you. If you don't want to miss it, become a Patreon. I'm trying to get you in on these projects at the good times. These are the times where you want to buy when everything's low. No one's paying attention to the project much. These are the times you want to buy. 7 tiers, take your pick. Come over here. Link is in the info section. It's coming a fresh month. So now's going to be the best time to get in, and you don't miss out on these buy opportunities. And then when you see them rise up in the future, you make crazy gains. Trust me on this. Exclusive VIP partner tier unlocks all my posts. You see when I'm buying, selling, staking the lot. If you can afford it, real quick, my CEO tier gives you access to my super alerts. I talk to them in my VIP Telegram group way before I buy, way before I sell. We're just discussing stuff. They're sharing projects all the time. We're talking about them. They're probably buying them before I am. And then when I do the buy alert, I put it over here on Patreon. You see, so if you want that quick edge, come over there, check it out. Link is in the info section. What do you think of STORJ? Do you think that it could perform well? Drop your comments. Let me know. Do you have this already? I know some of you guys have been buying this stuff, but now it's coming to my attention because I do. And someone dropped it in the comments saying that storage is also an important thing, and I agree with you. Can't remember who it was, but shout out to you. It is an important thing, and you're going to see it become an important thing as AI evolves, right? So I'm showing you all things AI, looking in different sectors, looking in different sectors of the AI area and trying to make sure that you're covered in most ways so you can get the best outcome for your investments. Guys, I'm going to leave it here. Was this helpful? Drop that like, give me a subscribe. Thank you for watching. Big up to you all. Have a good day. It just rhymed, didn't it? It worked. And I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Cheers.